Hello folks, and welcome to another daily Bitcoin market analysis. We are going to make a quick overview because I'm going to join a space today like retweeted from 5 p.m. on, so in 4 minutes it will start, and that's why I need to rush a little bit because at least I want to join the last 30 minutes, if possible, even more. We will talk a little bit about my views, how I see the markets, the opportunities, but also the risks. It's, it's a space. We are going to exchange a little bit the views. I'm looking forward to it. So if you are asking, what is space? I hope, I really hope, I don't know if Sheldon the sniper, that's the guy, the host of this space, that's at Sheldon_sniper. And he invited me to the space. That's a big honor for me. And we will have some other very interesting guests there: CryptoBird, Big Chats, and MDX Crypto. We will see how it's going to work out, because you know me, and I know CryptoBird a little bit, so I checked his content, and I know him. He is following me since a while, and I'm following him since a while. We have absolutely two different approaches to see the market, so it's going to be very interesting. And yeah, I would say let us start. We don't have time to waste today. We are never wasting time, but you know what I mean. So let us start as usual with the weights ratio. What's happening there? Absolutely nothing, unchanged. Look that, absolutely unchanged. Absolutely unchanged, guys, and that's the big problem, because that's the weights ratio with spot, only spot. We are here just tracking the spot. It's indicating they don't let decline the weights ratio. That means they are still extremely bearish. How is that possible? The price is lifting up. How is that possible? I did a tweet because of that. We will check that later on live in this. Well, it's not live, it's recorded, whatever. But we will check that later on. Who is driving the market? What happened? Why is someone cashing out with fiat? And why they pushed up once again with futures? What's the matter? So what's the purpose? What's the approach? We will talk about later on. So if we go forward and we can check what's happening here, the price goes up. What happens? Stablecoin reserves on centralized exchanges lifting up. At the same time, we can see we are receiving more bitcoins than bitcoins leaving. At the same time, we also can see that the weights ratio 30 hours moving average is declining. Means they want to let the price go up once again. I have said, that was, for me, a very clear, absolutely clear indication that they want to push up. We can see here it was a little dump, but we had to pump and dump afterwards. Then this year, and what happened? We went up. I'm not sure. Sometimes I'm talking so much about market, but I think I have mentioned 23K yesterday. I have said we need to retest, for example, our support area that was at 22,400. We break it, and afterwards we pushed up even more, hitting 22.8. I have said 23, retrace 22.7, and then push up a little bit more. Just because I can see that. It doesn't matter. We will talk about that later on. Why they are doing what they are doing. What's the game? Is that bullish? Isn't, Inspos, blah, 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 as usual. So that's it from here, and we will go to the next chapter. Just one last word, because of course we had economic data today, and I'm not talking about that because we need to talk a lot about that more. But one thing is that's bullish. That's bullish for the US dollar. Core retail sales, monthly. Retail sales, monthly. They expected for core retail sales 0.8%. Previously, we had the minus 0.9%. That was, what is that? That was actually for December. No, for January. January or December? No, of course, for December. And now 2.3%. That's big. That's big. Retail sales, 3%. They forecasted 1.8%. We did 3%. Previously, for December, minus 1.1%. We are far away to see, at the moment, a deflationary scenario. At the moment, it looks like, hey, I have money, I'm going to spend that money, wages are going up. Inflation, service inflation, what the hell, shut up. That's what's happening. That's the thing. I mean, they are getting more money, they are spending money, and that's what core retail says. I mean, that's good. That's good, at least for retail. They are making money, they are not going to lay off people. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not bullish for the Wall Street narrative. Crap, they are not going to lay off people? Yeah, exactly. So inflation holds because the wages are going up, service inflation goes up, energy is, we will see, it's maintaining at the moment. If they start to push up as well, it's over. It's everything is on the table so that the Fed can say, oh, we said 5% in 2023. I think we will put another percent. Yeah, we will make 6%. Well, I will see what will be the next narrative of Wall Street. I guess they will come back to inflation is good for you or something stupid like that. However, we will see what's going to happen. But yeah, I thought to spend a minute or 2 or 3 related to this topic would be also interesting for you. Let us now go to the next chapter. So once again here, looks big. It isn't 1,400 bitcoins here once again. I mean, we are talking. It's not big. That's wrong. I'm saying it wrong. 1,400 bitcoin can be big. Depends on the demand. If the demand is declining, 1,400 bitcoin will have the same impact like maybe 6,000 bitcoin just 1 year ago. So when I say 1,400 bitcoins are not big in inflows, that's not correct. It depends, of course, of the demand. If the demand is big, 1,400 bitcoins is a drop in the ocean. But in that case, it isn't. It seems it isn't. So, and that makes sense. That makes exactly that's so, it's so clear what they are doing. They send less bitcoins to spot exchanges because they are pushing up not with spot. The demand for spot, it's not big, with futures. They are just supporting their futures operation to push up the price while they start to sell. And at the moment, at least in the last recent pump, they cashed out in fiat, not even in stablecoins anymore. It's going to be extremely interesting because if they keep playing this game, yeah, of course, moon, but it's going to be a crappy moon, a low quality moon, So, yeah, an exit moon, if you want to say that. That's extremely bearish. You remember what I said, 2022? If these guys want to push up the price to exit, that's not bullish. Maybe short term because you can trade, go long and make some money. But of course, we still have in mind cut off, SWIFT, 100K limitations, and so on and so forth. A lot of different things that doesn't make me really bullish. However, we need to see what the market is doing. That was big. That was really big. We will talk about stablecoins and spot exchanges. 176 millions inflow. Jesus, mate, you have balls. At the same time, 878 millions in outflows. What? Yes. Yes. Someone is neutralizing. So someone is absorbing what some others are selling. The question is, who is that? I don't know. Exchanges maybe? I don't know. I really don't know. But the fact is, the sell pressure is big. They are really cashing out. And not only in Bitcoin, just to make it clear. I mean, you know, stablecoins you can buy, not only Bitcoin with that, also altcoins. So at the same time here, and that was really big. And we have a gap, so the net flow is in favor of the inflows. 1,163 millions inflows, 980 millions outflows. So almost 1 billion outflows, a little bit more, almost I would say 180 millions in favor of the inflows. Also indicating, also very interesting, how they sent more because they were preparing something. That was yesterday night at 9 p.m. Afterwards, they sent another 290 millions. Oh, to the 180, the gap just before, just add. And afterwards here, we had 360 millions outflow and almost 400 millions inflow. What happened afterwards? They pushed up. That's it. And that's actually only spot. We are only talking spot. Now we can say, wow, well, we are talking about 400 million, but in spot, that's huge. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. If you want to push up the price and distribute, it's not. So yeah, 1,400 Bitcoins here. It's not big at all. We need to see if more is coming. But yeah, I smell something. However, I think it's still possible to go a little bit more up. And we will see how far they want to go up. Let us go to the next chapter. That was a long one. So, funding rate up, now down. Interesting. While the price is going up, they are shorting. Why? Nobody knows. I guess they know very well why. Open interest pushed up very hard. Leverage ratio declined very hard and pushed hard as well. So we can see open interest, leverage ratio pushing up, while now the funding rate flipped, hitting, zero, indicating they are demanding more shorts right now. Someone took profit, big one, 400 millions here, derivatives, and another 400 millions here. We are talking about 800 millions almost, while at the same time, we received here 320 millions, a little bit more. Let us say 500, 600 millions or something. But just before someone took profit. Related to Bitcoin and derivative exchanges, the biggest inflow today was 1,900 Bitcoins, also just before we went up, and then they cashed out when we reached our local top, another 1,800 Bitcoins out. Also interesting. If we take a look here, aggregated, the aggregated is open interest still intact positive, leverage ratio intact positive, and the funding rate, you remember, it's going up aggregated, indicating they are once again just demanding more longs at the moment than shorts. Yesterday we had almost 600 Bitcoins liquidated in shorts and 390 in longs, so nothing big. So let us go to the next one. Let me refresh the site, and wow, shorts are coming on Binance and indicating now 52 to 48, still in favor of longs. Also here on Bitfinex, they are rising, but at the same time longing. Well, it's, that's a problem on Bitfinex. In my opinion, they are still hedging. They sell spot, they go long with future. And of course, that maintains very high all the time. So while the shorts here looks solid, so they are pushing up. However, here once again, on Ethereum. This time, Ethereum has more longs than shorts, as we can see. And not sure why so many people are shorting at the moment. Well, the same question can I do with the longs, right? So yeah, however, but shorts are coming. Let us take a look to the Kingfisher. What is happening here? Oh no, come on. Failed load map. Why? Rate limited? Please subscribe or remove rate. What? What a rate? What? I don't need any rate. And now it works. Huh? I don't get that. I really don't get that. So yeah, okay, shorts, high leverage shorts until 23,600. I have said today we will go up to 23, we will retrace to 22.7, and then we will go to 23.7. To be honest, I didn't check the Kingfisher before. It was magic. No, it wasn't. But absolutely not related to the Kingfisher, but now it makes even more sense. So yeah, I can imagine we will go up to 23.7. High leverage, I guess, also on the part of the shorts, right? No, absolutely not. But I don't see the price retrace now $1,000 to the downside, to be honest, while we just 50 millions? Oh my God. Holy mother of all crats. 47 millions liquidation cluster at 22K? That's crazy. High leverage? Someone is gambling, but big. Hey, Justin. Okay, that's it. Let us go to the next one. So let us see what happened today. First of all, take a look what they are doing with coin margin contracts and what they are doing here, especially what they did here, because the only thing I can see here is actually they started to go long with Bitcoins and they pushed up because they can make money with that as well. Okay, no doubt. But this is interesting and this is interesting because that's fiat. I can show you my selected. That's USD, only USD, only USD. And if we take a look, for example, they pushed up the market here with 100 millions with Bitcoin margin contracts, so peanuts. But now, are you sitting? Well, 944, so almost a little bit more than 700 millions. We are talking about CVD, so I guess more. 700 millions to push up the price. That's only the CBD, just imagine. At the same time, someone used the opportunity and said, oh, look, I mean, that's really interesting what I'm saying here, because to be honest, I think I can cash out here. And that's what they did. Now BUSD is cashing out here as well. And now, of course, also with Tether. Nothing big, but it's a clear message here related to CBD that algos used mainly futures to push up the price, while they could just cash out with fiat, and now also distributing why they are maintaining with Bitcoin collateral futures. Now we have here the BTC BUSD on Binance only and the aggregated. What does that mean, aggregated? Everything is selected, and we can see here as well they are holding the price with stablecoin futures and Bitcoin collateral futures while they are distributing all the algos. That's mainly algos trading, what you see here. So if we go forward now on Binance, BTC USDT, also the same thing and correlates very well with the aggregated one. If we take a look to Bitfinex, not did anything, to be honest. It's maintaining, distributing a little bit, but nothing big. If we take Bybit, oh my god, Bybit is so bullish. Yeah, baby, come. Give me more Bitcoins. I need more Bitcoins. That's what Bybit is saying. And Coinbase is saying, oh yeah, Bybit, come on, demand more Bitcoin because I have so many for you. And yeah, they cashed out 1,000 Bitcoins in 1.5 hour in CBD. It's not bad. It's really not bad. So, also here we need to see Bitstamp also buying. I think, yeah, I don't know why, to be honest, but they bought. Then Kraken also taking profit like Coinbase, also very interesting with fiat, by the way. And Gemini is so bullish. Gemini is so fucking bullish. I don't know why, but it is what it is. And let us take a look now to the entities. Retailers. Oh, some retailers said, maybe I should start to sell some, or they bought more. No, at least these retailers, here the entity is reducing balances. This entity is lifting up more imbalances. These guys here are reducing balances. These guys here pushed up a little bit, nothing big. The market maker are reducing balances. These guys, of course, absorbing. Those two are working. I don't know. Some they are shifting then to market makers, then they shift back to these guys, and 80% of all these wallets here are related to exchanges. And then we have here just four wallets, and they are Binance, Bitfinex, and as I know, Gemini. That's at least what the CryptoPunk CEO said once. So let us go forward. Also very interesting, I added a new indicator here, and this indicator is showing you the void transaction count. We have this one, and we have for more than 100K and for more than 1 million, both crashing, dumping. So means, I don't know what happened here and didn't see that. Just, saying, that's it, I'm done here. I don't know. We need to track that more. We can, for example, I can hide this one. I can hide this one. And instead, we can show the metric. And it seems here something happened. I can't tell you what exactly. However, if we check, for example, that here, we can see that the volume, the transaction counts by whales with more than 1 million was rising. The thing is, it's not indicating if they are buying or selling. That's the point. It's interesting, but not using at all. So if we take a look, for example, here, we can also check, give me the updated one. We can see on BUSD. On BUSD, they pushed up and they withdraw 670 millions. Not bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So if we take a look to USDT, and as mentioned yesterday, it's USDT related to Ethereum blockchain, just to make it clear. If we take here, for example, a look, we will see, for example, that the net flow is almost neutral. The thing is, I don't think that many are using USDT on Ethereum because it's just costly, I guess. However, just here, for example, we can see we received a bunch of USDC to the centralized exchanges, 200 million, another 311 million. So we are talking about 500 million. So someone swapped from BUSD to USDC. It matches very well, right? It makes sense. So also interesting. And that's it. Oh, Gemini. What happened to Gemini? Let me check. I mean, that's not big, right? Oh, that's not that bad. So close before they pushed up, even with GUSD, Gemini USD stablecoin, we had a bigger net flow related to outflow. So 3.36 millions inflow, 4.39 millions outflow, indicating supply on exchanges lifting up, but the total supply declining more. Okay. Let us take a look what the market maker is doing here. But we'll see. Nothing. At the moment, nothing. But well prepared. In my opinion, it seems it's part of the market maker here. More stablecoins outflows from the market, funds reducing their portfolio once again. And you can see what happened here. Look that. You remember? They used more futures. You remember that? That's the same happened here. They did it again. They did it again, ladies and gentlemen. So indicating they used much more futures than spot. And I didn't check this chart before. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. Let us go to the next chapter. So on Coinbase, nothing have changed, but if you check that here, you will see a bunch of volume waiting there between 21 and 19K. So if they want to liquidate all the high leverage positions, they just need to let the price go down back to 22K before they go up once again. Retrace, go up. Absolutely possible. We have a local POC here at 21,800. But I think 22 go down, then push up again. Could be possible. We still have 25K here. And in my opinion, that's the whole thing. That's the goal. Just to push up more to 25K. And then it's it. They did a partly exit. I don't think that's it. But, you know. Yeah, and you see here what they are doing, right? A lot, still a lot of liquidity, but this one is really looking solid, and that's new. That's from since yesterday. They started to bring volume here. Bitstamp. On Bitstamp, nothing have changed since yesterday, no. Binance, BTC USDT. You can see what they are doing here, right? So we had here also, for example, some, you can see here, they triggered all these sell orders, and now they are waiting here at 23K. In my opinion, we will see, I guess we will retrace a little bit, hitting 22,300, a little bit more down, hitting 22 to liquidate all these high leverage longs. We need to see. We really need to see, but you also see that it's very good controlled. You know, you see all these orders here. However, they are right now protecting 23.5. We have here 24 and still waiting 25, where they're introduce even more bitcoins to sell. So BTC BUSD, for example, looks a little bit different. Once again, a little bit more bullish. They removed a lot of liquidity here, and it seems they shifted it now up. So I guess they are not with the purpose to protect, but more to let them trigger. But we will see. As mentioned, we need to see, we need to be calm and check what the market is going to do next. Bitfinex. On Bitfinex, they are waiting at 21,500 and at the same time 23,500. Everything else unchanged since yesterday. Oh, come on. Hey, Trading Light, please work on your app. It's, you know, it's absorbing so many resources. So nothing here. OKEx swap. nothing new. Kraken spot on Kraken waiting here 23.5 and so on. Also here, you know, liquidity waiting to get triggered. Otherwise, the protection is between 20,800 and 20,400. Bybit, BTC USD. Also here, nothing happening. Bybit, BTC USDT. Also here, nothing happening. Okay, interesting. They are really here with 630 bitcoins protecting. So also mentioning, so come on, push up. I can sell. I don't see anything to the downside. Let's look that. That's to sell orders. What the hell? Bybit, what are you doing, Bybit? So now BitMEX. What is BitMEX doing? BitMEX is not doing anything, absolutely anything. Binance Futures with Tether also waiting here, 23 at the moment, and opened the door. It seems they took out a lot of liquidity below of 22. So also something where I would say be careful. Also waiting here 23.2. Well, maybe I'm wrong. We'll go down first before we go up more. I still think, I mean, nobody knows if the 25k wall there is maybe only spoofing to let us think we will go up to 25, you know? That's the problem. That's something I can't tell you. That's why we are just checking all different data, you know? But yeah, wealth ratio looks extremely bearish in my opinion, but why they are still using futures to push up the price. 21k is on Bitfinex derivatives the only level where they are waiting too long. Kraken futures, nothing. OKEX futures. Okay. So OKEX futures, I don't see anything here. And Deribit. Deribit could be interesting. And also here on Deribit, they want to short at 25,600. Otherwise 23.8. And at least Deribit is matching to my idea. We can go a little bit more up and then start to go down. They want to go long here, 20,500 and then 19.8, and that's it. That's absolutely it from exchange walls. Now let us go forward.